Morning, hi guys. So today is a uni day. Yesterday was a uni day, but silly me, I forgot to vlog. So I just want to fill you in on what I learned yesterday, and then I'll take you through with my day today, hopefully. Still getting used to this vlogging thing, especially in uni days, because I've got 2 weeks at uni now after having 3 weeks at placement. And when I've got uni, it feels like a massive break because like placement can get so tiring. So yeah, it feels like I'm on holidays. I've been forgetting to vlog, but don't worry, I will update you. I will update you. Yeah, this is how I sound when I wake up. Apologies, man. But yeah, so yesterday we was paying attention to global health, and then we had some seminar tutorial lessons in the afternoon to do the dissertation. Just because of where I'm at, I didn't attend those. I was doing some other work. But I attended. Oh, I sound bad. But it was optional, the second bit. But I attended the global health lectures, of course, and it was very interesting. We were talking about the United Nations, and I haven't delved into the United Nations since school days, I think. So yeah, one girl was speaking about the importance of signing any petitions. She studied law before coming into midwifery, but the importance of signing any petitions you see in regards to staying in the United Nations and all of that stuff, because post-Brexit they're trying to scrap following all those articles, but it's a way to keep people safe and to give people freedom and all of that stuff. Yeah, because there's like 30 articles: the right to have a good life, the right to reproduce, and all of that stuff. Like, and it's like, if you scrap those, then where are we going to be at? That's crazy. But I'll share with you guys some things that I've learned. So the key things were to understand the key elements of global health and maternity care. And I think as I'm in third year, these sorts of things are becoming more important to me, and I would like to be working abroad and things like that. So I do want to understand the key elements of global health and maternity care. Raise awareness of the United Nations Human Rights Declaration, which post-Brexit here in the UK, they want to scrap that, and they're in the talks of doing that. And identify key issues linked to choice or place of birth. So we discussed a lot about home birth and how in the UK we have this wraparound system where if you're having a home birth, you call the ambulance. Ambulance is going to come fast. Well, as fast as they can. Obviously, there are struggles and there's difficulties in NHS, but let's not go into that. In other countries, they don't have access to ambulances like that. So if you're doing a home birth, it can be something that's quite risky and something that's frowned upon. And then I can't remember what country it is. It might have been, let me not say the wrong country, but a woman called Agnes Goreb. She basically was imprisoned because she helped, she facilitated a home birth. There's a movie on Netflix called Pieces of a Woman that kind of narrates the story. But she was taken to court. She won her case, I think, hopefully. But because she facilitated a home birth in her country, which is, I think, illegal. And I was like, wow, giving birth at home is illegal? Yeah, wow. So in midwifery, an important place to kind of get your research and to just learn more is the World Health Organization website. Not even in midwifery, in any healthcare world, and if you're interested in the World Health Organization, but they actually fall underneath the United Nations. And the World Health Organization is funded through the contributions of the government of its member countries. There's 193 members, and there are a few permanent members, and like the rest are like trial. I don't know what to call it, but the permanent members include Great Britain, include the USA, include Russia, include China, and probably a few more. But yes, we were looking at the maternity mortality rates, and it seems to be much higher in Africa and in India, Pakistan, and the key country we looked at was Malawi, and also a girl mentioned that the highest rates are in Chad. I need to do my research on these things. But one of my friends was like, but how do they collect this data? Is it secondhand? Like, we need to look into all of those things. But then my lecturer was saying how even if it's not collected as efficiently, that means there's probably more deaths in those countries. And it's just crazy when you look at the numbers, because even here we know that Black women are 5 times more likely to die in childbirth. So around the world, it is crazy. It is crazy. And there's so much things linked to it, like social economic pressures, and that includes like availability of transport, like I was just speaking about the ambulance, finances, being able to pay for your healthcare. So much, like in America, there's so much C-sections and things like that. In Netherlands, I think they're very good with home birth. Like, it's very different in different countries. But like in other countries such as Malawi, we were discussing how the women feel quite disrespected by the doctors, the way the doctors address them and speak to them. So they're more reluctant to go into a health facility, and they're more likely to birth at home. But then if anything arises, they don't have that help. Like, they're skilled birth attendants who are amazing people, but they're not completely trained in how to, 'cause I don't think it's training, it's through experience. So how to deal with emergencies, not everybody has that knowledge. So the key takeaways for me were that in high income countries, they're working towards reducing interventions during birth by promoting midwifery led care where possible. Like here, we've got home birth, we've got birth centers. The home birth rates here are bad, you know. It's like 0.2% or something like that. I can't remember, but it was very low. But like midwifery led care, we're promoting that. In low income countries, efforts are directed to persuading women to attend their health facilities, to reduce maternal and perinatal mortality and morbidity. So it's two different sides of the scale. That was a cool analogy. Two different sides of the scale. Yeah, that are being worked on in high income countries and low income countries. Very interesting things that I want to get into. And what I'm going to do post this is look on the RCM website, the Royal College of Midwives, for jobs, for opportunities to twin, because they do a twinning program, to twin with someone else, a midwife in another country, and just to see how things work there, to keep learning and to go. I want to go to those countries and work there, experience, teach, all of those stuff. But anyway, let me leave this here and I'll fill you in on how today goes. Hey guys, so I've almost made it. I start lectures at 10 and it is 10, so I'm going to be walking in a bit late and I need to go to the toilet. Problem is, every time it's in a different room, and when I'm reading which room it is in, I do not know where that is. So I'm probably even going to be later. But traffic was on my side. I actually left on time. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on how the day goes. Hey guys. So we are on our lunch break. Our lunch break is consistent of work because basically part of the Midwifery Society involves like doing some work in it. So I'm having to hand. I'm not cropping you out. This is the real Barbette, guys, and yes, she has a new hairstyle every time you see her. But this is her. Look at how luscious her curls are. Sorry. But yeah, so I'm just waiting for first year students to come and giving them t-shirts that they've ordered. Everyone's asking me where are our hoodies because it's cold now and people want their hoodies. But I'm waiting for those orders to come in with the team. But yeah, I think they're having like their Oskies and stuff. I never experienced that because we got taken out because of COVID and we wasn't in hospital, and this girl just comfy. But yeah, I'll show you what they're doing. Not anyone's here, but look. So I think it's gonna be blood pressure. Is that temper dots? Yeah, it's a temper dot. Yeah, no, there's a box, that's why. Yeah. Yeah. Probably how to put on the correct way to put on your apron and gloves and all of that. But yes, well, I've had 2 lectures today, which have been alright. Not that interesting for me to share. Like yesterday's one was interesting. Not that interesting for me to share like lots of information. But this is the day in the life. This is the second part of the uni day. But yeah, this afternoon we're doing shoulder dystocia, which is going to be very interesting. So I will definitely speak to you guys about that later. To say bye. Bye. Hey guys, I am in bed. Yeah, I didn't come at you with the information, with the rest of the things that I learned at uni, the things about shoulder dystocia and everything, because I just felt so overwhelmed. I'm not gonna lie. and I felt bad not to end the vlog properly. So what I'm gonna do is tomorrow, I'm planning and hoping to have a very productive day tomorrow and go over, not even lots of work, but in terms of like my dissertation and stuff, just get through my formative, which is not much, it's just 150 words, and for them to see how I'm doing so far. But I feel like I haven't even reached a point of starting writing, but I just plan to spend the whole day on it tomorrow, and I'll fill you in on everything I learned in regards to shoulder dystocia. But it wasn't even just that, it's just the fact that I felt a bit lied to, and I know it's life, and I thank God for the position I'm in and for placement, and for the fact that I'm learning so much at placement, yeah. But at the same time, yeah, I'm so grateful. But in first year compared to third year is just mad. And I just feel like I've been lied to in terms of the practice, like women just laying down on their back and all of that stuff, the dangers of it and stuff. It's just a lot. And then it's like, you're learning about all of this, you're seeing the research, the evidence and everything, but then you're seeing that these are the same things that are done in the hospital, and we have to go back to placement and just stand there as it's done. Like, and I know you're the woman's advocate, but at the same time you're a student. It's just a lot. I just felt so overwhelmed. The workload is a lot. Yeah, life is lifing. But tomorrow we are waking up on a more positive mindset and gonna get some stuff done. But yes, good night, goodbye, and I will share. I'm just tired. I will share everything tomorrow.